Comparing decimals. Review. We know we can use greater than, less than, and equal signs to compare numbers. Let's try using these signs to compare decimals. A good strategy for comparing decimals is to stack them on top of each other. Be sure to line up the decimals. Now, compare each place value. We want to start on the left because remember, places on the left are worth more. Let's compare the ones place. They both have a 0 in the ones place, so that doesn't tell us anything. The first number has a 6 in the tenths place, and the second has a 0. This tells us that the first number is greater. The 8 in the hundredths place doesn't really matter. It isn't even worth 1/10. Remember, you need 10 hundredths to equal 1/10. Let's try another. Here we're comparing 1 and 42 hundredths to 10 and 3/10. Let's try stacking them. Whoops, my decimals are not lined up. Let's try stacking them with the decimals on top of each other, like this. Now we can compare. The first number has nothing in the tens place. We can imagine a 0 there. The second number has a 1 in the tens place. This alone tells us that the second number is greater. The rest of the digits don't really matter because they're all worth less than tens. The tens place alone tells us which number is bigger. Let's try another one. This time we're comparing 2 and 4/10 to 2 and 41 hundredths. Stack the numbers so that the decimals are lined up. And now let's start comparing each place. They both have a 2 in the ones place. Let's check out the tenths. They both have a 4 in the tenths place. Let's check out the hundredths. We can fill in a 0 in the hundredths place of the first number. There's nothing there, and remember 0 is a placeholder, so we can imagine a 0 there. Now we can see that the second number is greater. It has an extra hundredth. One more. This time we're comparing 13 and 6/10 with 13 and 60 hundredths. Let's try stacking so that the decimals are lined up. And we'll start all the way on the left, comparing each place at a time. They both have a 1 in the tens place. They both have a 3 in the ones place. They both have a 6 in the tenths place. They both have a 0 in the hundredths place. These decimals are equal. 6/10 is equivalent to 60 hundredths. Reminders. We can use greater than, less than, and equal signs to compare decimals. Try stacking the numbers on top of each other with the decimals lined up. Then compare each digit, one place at a time.